Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm humble in defeat, and I'm gonna remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Valdes Productions.
I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean, man? It takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. The hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
What up, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and I'm joined alongside a rotated panel of hosts that hail from everywhere, from as far as across the pond to where it gets really cold up north in Canada. We're talking Francis the Praying Mantis, Coach Midday, and Mario's back. Mario, what's going on, fellas? How are you?
Chilling. Good to be back. What is up? I was on ice.
Oh man, we're happy to see you, Mario, man.
Thank
Looking
you. Appreciate
good, like
it,
I
Mitty.
said.
I feel good, brother. I feel good.
Cool,
So, Mitty,
man.
you in the bed, Mitty?
Huh? No, man. I'm on my seat. Well, can you see a bed or something?
I don't see you at all. I see.
You don't see you at all,
Oh,
champ.
Oh, you don't see me?
Nah,
No, sir.
I said Mitty must be laying in the bed
How come?
because we don't
Hey.
see you. But it's all good. We're gonna keep it moving, fellas. What's up? Hey, Francis, you know it's your turn. You know what you gotta do.
Definitely, man. First and foremost, we got to thank the man upstairs for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mario. You know what I'm saying? Making it, we get a chance to see him. We was worried about him, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody get a chance to see he good, so that's good. And Mitty, you know what I'm saying? Good to hear from you, brother. I know you working hard and stuff. So listen, man. Great show topic. We got a lot of fights coming up this weekend. Super exciting. You know what I mean? The big one we're looking forward to is AJ Pulev, but we got some other ones that are pretty juicy and pretty exciting to talk about. So let's get into it. Shout out to everybody out there in TVV land. Wash your hands, put some sanitizer on, and hit that thumbs up and subscribe button on the way in.
Let's go, man. Let's take it right from the top because we got so much on today's docket that we don't want to, fall too far behind. Lot of fights to discuss, and maybe we could get to some of that good old-fashioned breaking news. If not, we'll be right back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So, taking it from the top, December 12th, Las Vegas at the Bubble, MGM Grand. Shakur Stevenson returns. This is not a title fight, and Shakur will be taking on Toka Khan Clary, common opponent with my good friend Kid Galahad, that Mitty would know better than all of us. Galahad trained out of that Dominic Ingle gym, good friends with Billy Joe Saunders. Kind of came up short, got a UD in that fight with Toka Khan Clary. So this is a good barometer, see where Stevens is at. Did anyone catch the weigh-in to know what these guys weighed in for this fight? Looking like I don't have anything on BoxRec, and it's just interesting to know because he's not defending his title. So, maybe did he vacate already? What's going on?
Well, he vacated, what wasn't it over the summer? He vacated to move up to 130. I mean, he hasn't won a belt or anything, so he doesn't have that belt anymore at all. What's their names are going to fight for it? Remember the one that got canceled that we reported on and everybody said we were liars, that he didn't get COVID and he did?
No, you don't remember who I'm talking about?
I think you're mixing it up because you was talking about Angelo Leo and.
Yes.
And
oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, you're right.
Fulton,
you're right.
yeah.
Yes.
We were
Okay,
right
so
on
that was not the belt then that he gave up, because that was 2 divisions below. Because he's at 130 now. He had the belt at 126. So
I don't know, but
he's not a titleist.
No, he's not. That's strange.
In what way?
That he moved up to no belt. He moved
up to no. Who? Shakur?
Yeah, because like he didn't stick around to unify, and then he didn't do enough to make the WBO mandate him versus the new champ. You understand?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I guess you're surprised that he didn't have like a straightaway route to the title.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have a straightaway route to the title. Absolutely.
Yeah, I hear you. Dude, what the heck's wrong with our rankings? Like,
that's crazy.
Cookies. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. First of all, he wasn't even supposed to fight this fight. He stepped in very last minute when the main event, it was originally planned for this date, fell through. So, this is like all like last minute stuff, I think, to get him, fighting, to keep him active, to do his thing. But yeah, I mean, of course, they're going to move on to bigger and better things at 130. I mean, I think this was just a stay busy fight overall.
Well, I mean, it's a good fight. We'll see.
Oh, I like it.
We'll see what sort of damage he can inflict on Toka Khan Clary and how he takes him out. Like I said, it is a common opponent with someone that I know in Kid Galahad. Since the loss to Galahad, Toka Khan has been able to rack up 3 wins, not over anyone I know. But he's been able to get back in the win column, and he's going to be taking on Shakur Stevenson. I'm picking Stevenson. Toka Khan's been stopped once. It wasn't by Galahad. It was by somebody else named John Gemino. I'm going to go ahead and say Shakur stops this dude. They're both southpaws. So I don't know, Mitty, as the coach, is that going to, I don't know, slow down Shakur in terms of getting the stoppage, or you think, no big deal? No Mitty?
Mitty's not there right now, but I'm definitely going with Stevenson too, and I'm going with the knockout. I think he's just been on a tear. Is making his way through the divisions, fighting who he's fighting to, and showing out, showing the skill levels. So I got you. I'm right there with you with the win, and I'm picking stoppage as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick stoppage too. I think that when we talk about Shakur Stevens, there's something special about him. There's something unique that, while I see the greatness in Tank, and I see the greatness in a Devin Haney, I see the greatness in all these guys that are coming up and really making a name for himself, there's something about Shakur that stands out. I can't pick a flaw in his game and then turn on another fight and then see that same flaw. Like, and I don't even mean flaw, it's just like things that he does in fights. He just seems to be able to like craft his own craft to the guy that he's fighting. As the fight goes on, he picks up the pace, he's able to avoid danger. I mean, it's just like a lot of different stuff that he's able to accomplish. So for him, this is, again, I think, a stay busy fight. I don't think there's anything more to it than that. This would be his second fight at the weight class since he vacated. And that 130 division's got guys like Herring in it who he could fight. And Miguel Burchett, who he could fight. I think that's a huge fight. But they want to make the cash with Burchett and Valdes. They want to make that fight. They want to get whatever kind of audience they can get for it before, feeding whoever wins that to, and I shouldn't say feeding, but instead of making that big fight, you know what I'm saying? So 2020 was a bad year. It was a bad year for a lot of people. But it wasn't a bad year for Shakur. It just kind of, he kept them in a box a bit. And so I fully think that he wins this fight, moves on to 2020, and gets himself a title at 130.
Yeah, man, I want that Oscar Valdez fight. That was something that, we should have been gotten. You know, we talk about marination and over marination. That's part of it. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. And if you haven't already shared the show on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, wherever you can, letting the world know that we're here talking boxing and not just one particular topic. We're going down this weekend's entire lineup. And next up is the Puerto Rican Felix Verdejo versus Masayoshi Nakatani, who's a common opponent with the now unified Teofimo the One Lopez. This is going to be a 10-round lightweight fight, and I think that this fight is so important for Felix Verdejo because this is the fight that will either allow Top Rank to give him that Teofimo fight in Madison Square Garden, and he cuts the line over everyone just because it's a money fight for Teofimo, and they got to get Teofimo that $5 million minimum now, or he shits the bed and he goes right back to the back of the line again. And this would be his second time going to the back of the line. This guy was heavily praised, heavily touted, and should have been a world champion by now if he would have lived up to the hype. So he needs to look better than Teofimo did versus Nakatani, which is probably going to be difficult. It's probably an upset, but I'm going to go with the house fighter and Felix again and expect him to get really, really touched up, because if Nakatani touched up Teo, we've seen mediocre dudes put hands on Felix. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because this will make now, I believe, his second or third fight with Ishmael Salas, the Cuban trainer, declarated trainer, turned Joe Joyce's career, the good way, turned Ugas' career around, turned a few guys' career like Francis Bartholomew's career around. So, Ishmael Salas a good trainer. I'm going Felix Verdejo by decision.
Yeah, I think Salas is a great trainer, and Felix Verdejo is a guy who I heard coming up the ranks before he became a pro that he was going to be a problem, that he was going to be the next big Puerto Rican. I think that a lot of times the weight of that on your shoulder is really tough to navigate through. I think he had a hard time, keeping up with the levels. It's like sometimes you look like a stud at one level and then you move one or two more up and you get exposed. I don't think that's what's happened necessarily to Verdejo. I think he needed time to grow. I think he needed time to develop. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. This is a fight that he can hang his hat on if he can go in there and do something exciting like he did in his last fight, where he got a first round stoppage. A first round KO. I'm sure it was a first round. And so, he's just got to put these fights together. This would be his 6th win or 7th win in a row since the loss. So, this is a guy lost to Teofimo, but it gives a little bit of a gauge. Lopez did it in 12, like you said, unanimous decision. If Felix could go out there and make a statement, that's what they're hoping for, because, they want to be able to have a Puerto Rican that they can market, during Puerto Rico. Like, that's been Top Rank's MO for years. They love having somebody that fits those demographics in each one. So, they're definitely hoping he pulls it out, and I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with him based on a lot of things that you said, Salas, how he looked, and the fact that he's also got a lot of physical weapons too. He's a good athlete, so picking him.
Yes, sir. Verdejo, yeah. Everybody's it's around. I'm with him too, man. I got him getting the decision. It's about time he steps up and shows everybody the level that he's on. So let's not hold up the line anymore, man, because I'm rocking with it too, man. It's a sweep over here. Verdejo should step in there and get the victory against Nakatani. And hopefully, for his own sake, that he shows that he's a level above Nakatani, which will help his case, since that Teo kind of struggled with him, so to speak, with the size advantage, and he beat arguably the pound for pound number 1 in boxing. What's next? Who next? Clay? What did I say?
Edgar Berlanga is in action.
Next up, my man Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican sensation. Yo, why is Top Rank trying to make him famous to you by telling you that that he hangs with so many celebrities. I think that's a little corny. But when it comes to the
that's
ring,
what they all do, though, right?
Really?
That's how they always promote. Like, oh, look, he's with Drake. Oh, look, they're with
they made an Instagram
Lil Baby.
post. They made a whole Instagram post of like all the celebrities that he's in touch with, and I'm like, all right, pretty lame here. But
Who surprised you the most that he hangs out with?
I don't know. I don't think anybody surprised me. It was like Tracy Morgan, Fat Joe. Who else was it?
All New Yorkers,
like a bunch of East Coast dudes.
All New Yorkers.
I think it was someone else. It was a few others though, but it was a few other. But maybe all New Yorkers.
Like Rakim or something.
Rakim. Yo, the point is, my man is ranked 33 in the world. Biggest name on the resume, definitely Lanell Bellows from the TMT Promotions. Secondary name, we're going to have to go with Eric Moon. And the rest, we just waiting to see. Now, Ulises Sierra, I never heard of him. And it's another 8-rounder. They really taking it slow with him because he's not getting any rounds. So they don't want to put him in anything tougher or anyone tougher till they see can he go some rounds, but he keeps blowing people away. This is now going to be his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th straight 8-rounder, but he's never been to the second round ever. In 15 fights, 15 KOs. He's taking on Ulises Sierra. Sierra is an American at least. He's 15-1. He's got 9 KOs, 2 draws, and he just got a loss by unanimous decision to Vladimir Shishkin, which is a Dmitry Salita fighter. And, Salita came on here plenty of times letting us know how good Shishkin's is or can be. I believe Shishkin's had a very tight fight with my man, the tall kid. No? Am I wrong about that? Michael Fox? No, is that wrong? That was wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. I can't get them all right. He definitely beat Andre Ware and Ulises, though. So, I don't know what we learned from Ulises. I don't even see anybody else in there that he's been that's durable, that says he'll go rounds.
I don't know what they see because I don't see anything as well, man. I'm not really sure what they're going to learn from this fight other than another knockout in the first round.
Maybe the height.
Talking about Edgar Berlanga?
Maybe it's the height.
Oh, Belanga brought the casual out.
Maybe it's the height why they putting him in there because he's 6'1". I'm not sure.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what, Ness, Mario, and Francis, what's up? I saw the itinerary and I knew that AJ's fighting this weekend. I might be wrong or whatever. And
nah, he fighting.
I know.
You don't know when AJ fight.
Nah. It's crazy because all these fights been sneaking up. They're not like televised. Like, yo, don't miss the boom boom. Right? So anyway, Shakur Stevenson, a week ago, I saw on YouTube free fight, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what that meant. Maybe somebody saw it. I thought it was recent. Maybe it's old now that he's fighting today. But you're saying Edgar Berlanga, all these names. Who is he? What does it do for him? I kind of feel the same way for Shakur Stevenson. Like I'm a fan, but I'm not like, cause I know he got skills, but I'm not like the way I am with Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Or the way Devin Haney looks, or Edgar Berlanga. So I don't know what it is that Shakur ain't doing for me with all those names on that he's 14-0. You know what I'm saying? And Edgar Berlanga is now, 15-0? And all those names, I don't know. But the excitement is that he hasn't gone to the second round. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cash, what it is boxing is what have you done for me lately? And we haven't seen Shakur fight.
Oh, yeah? When was last time Shakur fought?
Earlier in the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He fought, he had a bubble fight.
It was in June.
400,000.
Yeah, it was in June.
I'm just wondering, like, I never know these names that they beat when it's like 14-0, 15-0, 16-0. And I'm never excited for the opponent unless I know him. If he's like Fortuna, and you're like, oh shit, he gonna fight Fortuna, or Easter, Robert Easter Jr.
Yo, I bet you excited for my Dominican. You know who he gonna fight.
Say his name.
I bet you know Elvis Rodriguez opponent.
I know Elvis Rodriguez,
but I bet you know who he fighting. You about to get real hyped up for this one.
Who he's fighting? Because boxing right now, they not really putting them out there like commercials and shit. They just sneak up.
Yo, you setting them way up, and he about to crash hard on this one.
Elvis is fighting none other than the yo, dog. He's a hometown
Christopher
legend.
Diaz, like who he fighting?
And he made him think it was Christopher Diaz.
He's fighting Larry Friars.
Lawrence
of the Friars Club.
Yo, you don't got that sound bite? What? I don't know who Larry is. I almost thought you were gonna say Larry Holmes.
Lawrence, man. Don't listen to this guy. It's Lawrence Friars.
Yo, his name Larry Friars, man. That's what Mario got. Mario got Larry
that man's
Friars.
name is Larry.
That's
Larry. You was expecting me to be excited.
That's
for
his
that.
alias. Use his alias backwards.
That's his.
I think they call him Larry, but it is Lawrence. But I think they call him Larry. I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong.
Bruh. That's a hard fight, man. Like
that was a hard fight.
Homie about to be tested, man.
Oh, yeah, I like that they're putting Edgar and Elvis on the card together, right? It's like both of these guys, we know what they want from them, right? They want them to go out there and hit the home run. To me, I think it would be, and look, I'm not saying this as a boxing fan that I want Edgar Berlanga to keep racking up wins against easy competition to get to that record. All I'm saying is I think that if they really wanted to try to see if they could get casual interest, they would continue to feed him nobodies until he got to that record, because that would be something that ESPN could, mark. Like, how many of y'all watched the Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire thing on ESPN? Like, people were all over that, following it. People that had never even watched boxing, baseball. All I'm saying is that if they were able to, Sports Center were able to like have that as like a headline, it's big and it draws people in, but that would mean he would be fighting guys like this for a while, for at least the next year or two.
I just want y'all to give Rodriguez his credit when he throw Larry in the frying pan.
Why you keep talking about Larry? Because
Larry Friars about to get cooked by my man Elvis Rodriguez.
Yo, my man Larry lost to John Bowser. My man lost to John Bowser in his last fight.
John Bowser? Oh, he's good. He's good. Puerto Rican, right?
He is good. I'm not saying he's good. Yeah. I'm just saying he lost though. Who's he beat?
Now he gotta do better than Bowser. See? And I think you got me pronouncing his name wrong.
I think I did get the name wrong. It's all right.
But yeah, it is.
Yeah, because he's from Ireland.
What we got next? After Belanga, after Rodriguez, we got prospect killer Clay Khaled on the card. Let's go.
Lost?
He lost last time out?
Didn't he lose last time?
Nah, you tripping, bro. Clay been building his name right now.
He got a TKO. He's on a TKO streak.
All right, so back to back. You name somebody else a prospect killer.
Nah, he the prospect killer.
You giving too many prospect killer cards out.
Nah, you been going for a while. It's all good. Don't even stress it, champ. Keep it moving.
I'm trying to go into real quick. I don't know if this is an error or not, but I'm on the Boxing Voice trying to look up the rankings so I can match up Shakur Stevenson, and I'm in rankings, and it says one more step. Please complete.
Yeah, it's not work. It keeps trying to get you to complete those captcha, or what do they call? Pick the chimney type stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, captcha, because they gotta make sure y'all not fake, man. Is y'all fake?
Yeah, but it's not doing that in the home page.
And it's not even loading on mine.
And it's not doing that on the news page. But why the rankings, man?
I know. I'm gonna have to contact Box Live. I got y'all, dog.
All right, good looking out. But anyway, I was trying to match make Shakur Stevenson somebody that would make me excited, because I automatically pick him to win regardless who he fights, unless I recognize the name. And Edgar Berlanga, I just say the same. He's gonna score a knockout. Maybe he goes into the second round. Maybe he gets punched in the face, and we're like, oh shit, he got exposed, but he still scored a knockout. So that's the excitement about knocking out and not making it to the second round. His consecutive wins. Many might have a different perspective, but that's how I'm looking at it from the outside looking in.
So outside.
Yeah, I see that. I just think that it's appealing, like, What fighter you know? Oh, that guy the knockout, like the record, like the whole build up to it. It's like, is he going to do it in the first round? Like for me, I would rather see, boxers matched appropriately, but they're not going to do what Mario Munguia wants. So if they're going to try to make him the biggest star they can, I honestly think it's not a bad idea that they get him to that record.
Wait, but you said they're not going to do a Mario Munguia once? I didn't get that.
Yeah, Mario Munguia wants Edgar Berlanga to be in there with opponents that match, that are matched well with him. That he's not going to get out in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't think they're going to do what I want. I think they're going to do what they
tailoring, right? This is the grooming, right?
Exactly. Yep.
This is the tailoring, the grooming stage. So we're not supposed to know their opponents. We just supposed to know oh, his opponent hits hard, but he got knocked out. Oh, his opponent is a slick fighter, but he gets knocked out. Oh, his opponent's never been knocked out, but he's been knocked out. Now he faces somebody that, a Fontura, not Fontura, Fontura. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we go from there and see what he does. And if he knocks him out, then he's like the goods. And we're super excited. Shakur Stevenson is in that same path, but I mean he's knocking out people, right? Am I wrong? I know him for stopping, but late, not going to the first round. So I don't get excited. I'm more excited about seeing if Edgar Berlanga goes second, 3, 4 rounds Saturday.
That's the way it was in that last fight too. I was like, oh, is he gonna stop? Homeboy. Who did he fight? Bellows. It was one of those things where you're watching and it's like, okay, is he gonna earn that first round stoppage, right?
And he's never been knocked out. His opponent, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Ness. What was his name? Edgar's last opponent.
Bellows.
And so, yeah, exactly what you said, Enrique. That's where I was. I was like, oh, shit, is he going to do it? Is he going to get him in the first? Nah, he ain't going to get him. Nah, I think he's going to get. It was like one of those things where it plays on. It was more than the fight. Because you watch these fights, you expect Berlanga to win. You expect Elvis Rodriguez to win. So what's the other element that keeps you interested as a fan? You know what I mean? And, I think that's it. But, again, I think that he's like 6 fights off. Like, are we going to have to watch him fight at the same level of guys where he can knock out in the first round this whole time? Like, man, that's going to get crazy. Like, I don't know. I think they'll make him earn it at some point.
Right. Well, Mike Tyson, his run at 15-0, what was it? Was it names that we already knew? Like, is it that?
No, you're right. You're right.
Did it start happening at like the 20th fight?
Nah, I think it was, well, I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. I really don't know. Not sure, but I don't think Tyson has the record. Somebody else has the record.
What of
or is it
consecutive knockouts?
Consecutive first round knockouts.
Oh, first round knockouts. My mind goes immediately to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he was bad.
And in 1985, damn. So I don't even remember. I'm trying to find the Mitch Green. 1986 was the Mitch Green fight. Yeah, man, he had all KOs, TKOs, UDs at. Oh, damn, this doesn't say what the record was, but he was 2 UDs, unanimous decision. I would not expect that. One was against Mitch Green in 1986. So did they fight twice? But the knockouts, man, the biggest fight that I know Mike Tyson in was not even Larry Holmes. I don't even remember that. Frank Bruno, 1989. I kind of remember that. It wasn't something I ran home to, but I just knew at that point Mike Tyson was a knockout dude. I'm sure. That went TKO. I don't know what the record is, but it says 32-2-0. But Mike Tyson didn't get his first loss until Evander Holyfield. So I expect, and I learned that on the Boxing Voice years ago, that you are getting groomed. So yeah, of course the knockouts are gonna come. That's to build your confidence, right? Make you that star. Edgar Berlanga's weight class is what, 168?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, and that division, they're known for like either knocking out or mad skills, right? I mean, every division could be said that, but the heavier, the easier is to produce a knockout. Am I wrong? The most likely you would see a knockout, right? The heavier it goes.
Sure. Yeah, that's right. I think that's it's common sense. I think too.
Right. So I mean, I'm expecting a first round knockout again, and I'll probably put a bet on that, Francis.
Yo, you've been turning into a little better, man. Probably put a bet on that. Hey, yo, I want to bet on this one. Yo, you be waiting last minute, though. You got to understand that betting is about getting the best odds.
Yep.
So, you want to stay
get
on.
there early, get there early.
Oh,
man.
I see. The odds.
The closer you get to the fight, the more people spend money, the odds change. They move up and down, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It ain't like Vegas. You just get on the line and be like, yo, just give me second round knockout. Boom.
Nah, you could always get second round knockout, but that's going to change. Like, for instance, my mans and Izzy have been saying Danny by knockout in 7 for so long. By the time we talked about it verbally on the show, it was at 6,600. By the time the fight came, it dropped to like 5,000 even. You know, so you don't want to lose that because you just lost $1,600 if you would have just bet 100 and you would have hit.
Well, that ain't happened, so.
You like a hater right now.
Yo, just talking, Izzy. I'm just talking. What they call that? Sunday night quarterback. Monday morning quarterback.
Monday morning. So what's next on the docket, man? We got so many fights to discuss. Moving on, the Cuban that beat Shakur in the amateurs in the Olympics and took home the gold is now fighting on the silver medal of this. One division champion, Shakur Stevenson's undercard, way on the bottom too. Robeisy need to step that up, bruh. For real, that's all the motivation you need. The dude that you beat got you on as an opener. Like, step it up, Chizzy. But Robeisy Ramirez, the Cuban gold medalist, he's going to be taking on Brandon Valdes in an 8-round featherweight. He's still doing 80s, too. He's also with Silas, too. He rebuilding because, remember, he lost his pro debut under the tutelage, not of Keith Thurman's trainer, but a chief second out of Thurman's gym. And then quickly, Robeisy changed up the team. He's back versus Brandon Valdes. I'll be taking Robeisy all day. By decision, I don't think he has any power.
Yeah, I'm taking Ramirez in that one too.
Robeisy? Got him.
Yeah.
Lock me in. Decision.
You lock, champ.
What about you, Casual Easy?
Yo,
you don't even know Robeisy. You don't even know that he beat Shakur for the gold, man. He the one made Shakur cry. What you talking about? That picture.
Oh, word. Damn.
Word. That's right. The dude, he the reason he was crying. But all right, whatever.
But that, I mean, that's Olympics, man.
I know that's old news, right? That's a long time ago.
That's different, man. I mean, I'm saying that's a good thing. That's a good starting point to make him a star. That's a
little
good
storyline.
Yeah, that's a storyline. Like now, what's his name again? Robeisy
Ramirez.
Robeisy.
Super chat by CRB. 2 Brits on at 5 p.m. on US pay-per-view. #cap. Fury Wilder 3. Big money.
Damn, you took the light away from Robeisy.
Yeah, yo, don't nobody. Yo, people want to. It's funny how boxing is, man. But we gonna keep it moving. We gonna still give them. Even though they don't want it, we're going to give them what they don't want, which is just, the entire breakdowns, all these fights, man. People just want to talk specific fighters, but there's a lot of fights, and hopefully one day these guys transition into the next star. I don't know if it's going to be Jesse Rodriguez versus Saul Juarez, because I never heard of either one, but that's another 8-round junior featherweight. I'm going to stick with the A side.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the A side as well. I feel like, we know what time it is with this.
Mm-hmm.
A side, lock me in.
Lock up it.
Now we going A side.
Now we're going to the zone for the big fight of the weekend, right? The one that the casual fans should be getting up for. If you're not named Steve in Chicago, who's probably gonna say that's not my champion. I don't care about this. But in London, live on the Zone for America and on Sky Sports pay-per-view.
Hold on. I gotta stop you because real quick. I gotta shout out Justin Biggs, right? Because his card is also happening on Saturday.
Yes.
And on my list, it wasn't on the list, but I know all the fights are on my screen here. But I just want to shout out Justin Biggs before you get there. Let's go ahead.
For it. Call his card out. We had him on yesterday. He's got a fantastic card. I downloaded the app, BPE Network, and I plan on watching my man Mac Truck. Plan on watching Mustafa with the corner in the Mac Truck. I plan on watching
Cassius Chaney's
Herman
fighting Jason
Caicedo.
Bergkamp.
Yeah, Herman Caicedo's the trainer of Cassius Chaney, so I plan on watching all that, man.
Yep. So, and Evan Holyfield's also fighting on that card. He's taking on Donis Reed. You got Aida, which is Justin Big's sister, is going to be fighting on that card again, making her pro debut. Like you said, Mac Truck is on that card. There's a lot of fighters on that card. Check it out. BPE, was it Network? Yeah. All right, let's go on.
I think that's what you said, yeah.
Yeah, BPE Network. So the DAZN card, we got the DAZN card this weekend. Lead it off.
Yes. The DAZN card, AJ, he's back. One of the big fish. Live on DAZN in America. He's taking on Kubrat Pulev. As AJ says, their paths cross again. This was a fight that got canceled, and now it's back. I'm expecting AJ to win. I'm not confident that he gets the stoppage because we don't know how he's going to box since that loss to Andy and then boxing 12 rounds versus Andy. Okolie is off on that card, so that's off. So I'll just go ahead and say AJ for the win. Hughie Fury for the win versus Mariusz Wach. The Bakole, Kuzmin, I'm going to take Bakole.
Hold on. Oh, you going on the list? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because, and I hope I don't forget to watch Florian Marku. He talking that game. His biceps is retarded. He seems like a huge welterweight. And he talking real crazy, man. He talking real crazy. He talking like Tyrone Spunge. Like, listen, I've been here, done that. I sell out stadiums in Albania. I was a kickboxer, 20-something time champion, whatever he said. I ain't pay attention. Once he said kick and boxing, I disconnected. but I mean, that's Big Baby came from that pedigree. As long as he ain't, dirty. I don't know. To be Albanian, like, I got a whiff of maybe he could have some talent. Physically, he's in shape. So I watched the press conference. Shout out to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. And Florian, for whatever reason, he stuck out. So I want to pay attention. If I don't catch it live, I'll catch it on the playback for sure. But I'm picking him because he said, thank you to my opponent for taking this fight, but I'm sorry for Saturday. So I'm like, damn, really? Like that? You're talking like that? So I want to see it.
All right. Well, I got Anthony Joshua stopping Kubrat Pulev. This fight ain't going 12. Somebody getting stopped. Whether it's AJ Pulev, I'm going with AJ stopping Kubrat Pulev. I'd say in under 7. You can get him up out of there. Lawrence Okolie was supposed to be fighting for the WBO world title, but his opponent caught COVID, so that fight has been rescheduled. Instead, he's going to be fighting for the vacant WBO international cruiserweight title against Nikodem Jezewski. So
damn, it's international?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I'm looking forward to that. You also got I got Okolie stopping this fella here. It's not going 12. Also, you got Hughie Fury versus Mariusz Wach. I got Hughie Fury 12-round decision over Mariusz Wach. Martin Bakole. I got Bakole over Sergey Kuzmin for the vacant WBC international heavyweight title. That's a big one. I don't know if I pick knockout in that one. I'm just gonna say decision for now, but I might change my mind on that by Saturday. But yeah. And then Florian Marku, definitely rocking with him. He's looking pretty good. That's my picks. The rest,
yeah. I'm gonna go with every single person that you picked. I think that this is a strong A-side type of card, except for the Pulev. I'm going Pulev 3. No, I'm just kidding. That was a shout out to Izzy. No, I think AJ wins. I do. I think that it's probably a tougher fight than we first imagined it. I remember talking about this fight like back in January, and thinking it was like a wash through, but because of everything that's happened, it makes it feel a little more important, I think. I don't know. And because of what happened with, Dillian White and the fact that, he was upset, it kind of just throws a wrench in everything. And it's the heavyweight division. Sometimes you forget that. So here's the thing. Look, I just want Anthony Joshua to pull off the victory, or whoever wins, but, just not come up with anything after to say. Like, can we just have like a heavyweight this year win and like everything just be smooth? With the Usyk stuff that came out, like that was crazy. That was just, I don't know. I know I don't even want to go into it. I know that's probably a show for another time, but I don't know. It would be nice to see boxing work the way that I understand it to work, and it would be nice to have Anthony Joshua have a big fight next year with, who knows, Wilder, Fury, whatever, both of them. But that only happens if he gets through Pulev. I think he does that.
Yeah. First off, I'll start off with shout out to CRB, $1.99. He says on his super chat, AJ last 4 fights, old, fat, old, yawn. Right? So I don't know what he means by the yawn part, because, even though he fought Andy Ruiz and lost, that was an exciting fight. That was an upset. And then the win was a comeback. And old, I don't know who's he referring to. He didn't fight Luis Ortiz.
Pulev is old,
All right. So Pulev deserves a beat
in
down.
the face, he looked like it. You know what I mean?
Right. And I shouldn't say this, but Pulev deserves the beat down. So I'm hoping that Anthony Joshua looks phenomenal, because we only talk about the heavyweights who look phenomenal. And right now, people are saying that it is Tyson Fury. And my man Tyson Fury does not have not one body part that looks athletic, right? So, I mean, we know he's athletic. He's like 6'9", and he's beat Deontay Wilder. But I want AJ to make a statement this weekend, and I hope that it is like a remarkable one, so that there's no yawning and it's just like, yo, my man is back. AJ is one of the fights I'm here to see this weekend, along with Belanga and Shakur is number 3. So, just saying. Those are my 8 sides.
All right.
Yo, so wait, was that Usyk stuff real?
What, when he kissed the girl?
No. When he said all that stuff about no padding in the gloves and.
Oh yeah, that video's real.
That's real, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Clarify.
I don't know if the translation was real. But
exactly. That was my thing. Is I don't know. I couldn't read it. I mean, I don't know his language, so I had to depend on the translation. Well, a video came out, surfaced of him having an interview in his native language, whatever, and yeah, he was saying that there was no padding in the gloves of Chisora, that the ring that they fought in was smaller than the ring that. Yeah, it was smaller than the contracted ring, right? They made it smaller, whatever, and that the ropes were loosened. That something about he had checked them, or maybe he didn't check them, but they weren't as tight as they were for his fight. He put it somehow like that. But basically, it's loose ropes, smaller ring, and no gloves and Chisora's padding. Which is, I don't know, man. Those are heavy things to lay on somebody. And I mean, I'm not saying that they're not true. I don't know. It just sounds bad. It just sounds bad after the fact. Like first of all, you won the fight, but then you want to say like, oh, you didn't win the way you won, so now it was because of all these things. Like it's just fishy.
He looks bad.
That's suspect because of that now.
To me, man, boxing, and for years I never really believed what boxing presents. I always think is part of the entertainment or bring you attraction. So I'm gonna say he's lying, because had Chisora had no padding, wouldn't he be beat up really bad, like lumped up and cut up?
That's what I'm saying. I think Usyk is good. I've been on the record saying, what I think about his skills, but man, I'm not gonna lie, like this is kind of really disappointing. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe you just didn't have a good night that happens too, and that happens a lot more often than somebody Eddie Hearn going up with the wrench and loosening the ropes. But yeah, I don't know.
Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Listen, man, there's over 220 of us watching, listening from around the world, wherever you are right now. We appreciate and we thank you, but we want you to do us a favor and just smash that thumbs up button. It's at 70 or something like that. Get it to around number of 150 and go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. It's just right there. You know what I'm saying? Just moonwalk. You know what I'm saying? You can cabbage patch. You can do whatever you gotta do. Just go over to that button and just hit it. You dig? We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Shout out to the 228 watching right now. Thumbs up to you. All right. So Saturday night, the Pulev versus Anthony Joshua is the big fight for me.
Yeah, for me too.
For you too. So
it feels like the bigger fight.
Of course, it's a heavyweight and it's AJ. AJ is one of the bigger stars in boxing.
Definitely.
Right. So,
but I think though it's like also his opponent, like Pulev, doesn't have the commercial notoriety here in America, right? But at the same time, like I don't know, it's not a big fight. It doesn't feel like Wilder Fury by any means.
Nah.
But at the same time, it's like a big fight for Joshua, like in his trajectory. So that's why I'm excited for it, is because it could mean something. And I can see Pulev winning too. Like everything we've seen, Ruiz. Look, I never thought Ruiz was going to win. I certainly did not think White was going to lose. So, we've seen over the last couple years, it's just heavyweight division is so unpredictable. So I wouldn't be surprised if Izzy nails it out of the park and Pulev in 3.
Wait, is that what Izzy's betting?
That's what Izzy's been saying for about 3 years.
That's what he bet.
Yeah, he said he bet it.
Nah, I don't see that happening at all. That's a wish to a star that don't exist. So it's just in God's ears. But I do see AJ as like a real champion athlete, and Pulev just looks like, Goliath. When you think of David and Goliath, I think that Goliath looks like Pulev. And we're not saying AJ's David,
Yeah.
I don't see a victory on Pulev's behalf.
Cool.
I got you, champ. Well, we do know that the Joseph Parker fight is off.
Cancellations
with Junior Fall. Yeah, that was canceled. Oh wait, Francis, didn't you already mention that?
Nah, he talked about Okolie.
Oh yes. Okay. So yeah, that one's supposed to be off. Was that because of COVID too?
Message.
Who that?
CRB 199. Can't get excited for AJ fight, as I know who is next.
Who next? What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Who's next? Is it Fury?
I can't get excited for AJ fight because you know who's next. I don't even know what that means.
Because he's saying Fury's next?
I don't know.
That's the only thing I can assume.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
But that don't even that don't even mean he's next. It's so much that could happen.
Nah, you're right. I'm telling you, I would rather have Wilder versus AJ than any of the fights you could make between those 3.
Nah, I would see the Fury. I would see any of those 3.
No, I would watch it. I would watch all of them. You're right. But all I'm saying is that I still think Wilder AJ is like the bigger fight because they're like the commercial appeal is there. Like it's just all there. It has everything.
Need to win.
It's a Cinderella of fights.
Yeah, but he need to get back in the win column at least.
No, of course.
Even if it's a Hellenius or a Kovnacki, just get back in the win.
Those are good wins too.
Get a big knockout where it's like, oh, he's back.
He's normal. You mean Wilder?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But that is a big fight. Him against AJ. It would be a little bit of cherry picking, just in the sense of like if he were to win, people will be like, yeah, he beat up Fury's damaged goods, and then Fury becomes yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how boxing moves.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So
boxing,
he does.
Boxing Twitter be like that.
Yeah, boxing Twitter be like that, right? So AJ does. Deontay does need a win, but I don't see it being that simple, And CRB on his super chat it should be a little more because I'm saying it, and it's $1.99. You should come up more, CRB. AJ next fight, Usyk, White, Zhang, Hargovic, hashtag. Hargovic.
Yo, I like the Zhang fight. Stop hating on Zhang. You know I've been pumping Zhang. Zhang, a Jersey boy vet.
Didn't you spar Zhang and put it on him?
Yo, I put it all the way on him. I put it all the way on him.
I think Mitty was there. Nah,
Mitty was there. Mitty was there. Mitty, don't tell none of the details because then I'll never get a Border Wars fight. Chill.
I can't talk, man. Like sparring stories, man. It stays in the gym, man.
Oh, Mitty, your mic not connected, champ. I mean, it might be, but it sounds muffled right now. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a mask.
1 second. Everything's bugging. Just give me 1 second.
Nah, you good. Don't worry about it, champ, man. We here. We rocking, man. But, yeah, man, I want to shout out all the channel members, all the Patreons. If you don't know, now you know. The main event is out, the pro version. I know we was going to give that to you on Friday, but you got lucky and you got an early release of Marvin the Tank Furman versus Rel Fire Flame La Flama Harris. Main event's out on Patreon. Check it out. Border Wars, December 5th. It was a movie, and it looks like it in that video. But we're gonna move on. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Mitty, we're gonna do this fast for you, all right? Shakur Stevenson's Toka Khan. Who you got?
Oh, come on, man. Shakur.
Felix Verdejo, Masayoshi Nakatani.
Yeah, Verdejo. I'm going for Verdejo, not Nakatani.
Edgar Berlanga, Ulises Sierra.
Come on, man. Berlanga, they're feeding him those kids, man.
First round?
Elvis Rodriguez, Nestor's offspring, the second coming of Jesus Christ for Dominicans. Rodriguez versus Larry Friars. I'm about to be cooked.
Same thing, both Belanga and my man
so
Elvis,
you got all
they're getting
A-sides
that
then.
treatment.
You got all A-sides then.
Yeah.
Right, so
that's definitely an A-side treatment, man. Like that, I heard because I was listening on YouTube when you comparing with the other cards, some people were telling me, it's an all A-side treatment on the Matchroom one. I don't know about that, man. That Bakole versus Kuzmin, I don't know if it's an A-side treatment, man. It's it's an interesting fight against two guys, between two guys with a comparable record, two victims of Michael Hunter. One of them, the A-side, supposedly got KO'd, whereas Kuzmin went the distance, man. It had to be like a UD for Michael Hunter. So that's a fight, man. That's a fight.
Yeah, I don't think Kuzmin is that skilled. I just think he's like one of those tough guys. He's
durable.
Yes. Like he's just a tough guy. He's gonna make it very rugged.
Hey,
but I think
but what happened to tough guys when you can't stop them? When you can't stop them, and
Yeah, but that's where the skill of
start
Bakole,
gassing out and all that. So
that's where
they
the skill of
can put it on
Bakole
you,
has to come into play. He's got to use his skill to land the more accurate shots to affect.
I don't know. I'm going for the upset on this one. Not the upset, but I'm going for Kuzmin on this one.
Oh, wow.
Wait. Rewind. I missed out. Against who?
Kuzmin versus Bakole.
Martin Bakole versus Sergey Kuzmin. They both have an opponent that you guys should know is Michael Hunter. So both Michael Hunter beat them both, but he stopped Bakole, whereas he didn't stop Kuzmin, right? So
yeah, but Bakole likes to say he wasn't ready and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what happens, right? When you lose, they're not gonna tell you, I was at the best of my form and all that. Everyone says that, right? So
yeah.
There's that. The Okolie fight would have been interesting. I still think Okolie would win, but we've seen Okolie stylistically not looking good, but finding the big shots, right? So I think it would have looked maybe like that against Glovacki, but with that new guy that they had to find on a week's notice. It's just going to be a stoppage. But I'm looking forward to see Okolie because there's been a lot of criticism about him and his style, and he's been working with Shane McQuiggan for two camp, right? So let's see what Shane can do. Young trainer, he's getting a lot of hype behind him, and rightly so because he's a good trainer. So let's see if he can if he can improve him, right? So, and that will be interesting. So I want to see Okolie do well. And AJ, I'm going for AJ, obviously. So that's like one
decision, right? AJ by decision.
I don't know. He's talking like he doesn't want to go by decision, and also like Pulev, to be honest, like towards the past the halfway, it doesn't look great. Like he always looks like tired and all that. Older dude, so I mean AJ should get him out of there. But I mean, yeah, not decision, stoppage. I'm going for it.
I would like to break down like his resume just so I could see where everyone is gonna put Pulev. Like if he's victorious, Pulev? Yeah. Like no. Like for AJ, like what the Pulev win means. You know what I mean? Because it's like I keep going back and forth on it.
It's a good win.
It's
man.
like it's a good win. It is. It just doesn't.
There's only one guy to beat Pulev, and that's Vlad.
And that's the only reason why it's a good win. But a lot of people will struggle to give you like the name of who else like that.
Exactly.
Fought, right. So
Pulev fought Chisora. He fought Samuel Peters.
He
fought Vlad. He fought Bagdong Dinu, Radel Booker. Did
he beat them all?
Yeah, you would know he beat them all except Vlad, right? But you, it's like standard, right? Because every single week you hear talking about like fighters and all that. Like I'm talking about even someone who said like I'm a boxing fan, but I'm not necessarily just watching every single card every single week. They'll be struggling to give you the name. Not even like casual. I'm talking like, and you're not even a casual no more. Like so, yeah.
Nah, but
you're right.
I know Pulev, but I don't. I didn't see any of those fights that you mentioned.
Yeah.
He knows Pulev. But he knows Pulev for the wrong reason.
No Pulev.
Nah, he knows Pulev for the kiss. That's the only reason.
Yeah, we know. Actually, I was about to mention that. The kiss went viral.
Yeah.
And I think that was the promoter's wrong approach or the PR's wrong approach. They should, somehow put the fight and not, bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Super chatty from Eric Cruz says, "Welcome back, Mario. Thank you, champ. Salute Coach Mitty, Ness, Francis, and Enrique."
What up? Shout out to Eric Cruz with the big win in Border Wars.
We got also Mr. 704. My bad, I'm talking all over the salute. Mr. 704 says, "The fam working. Salute from the gang." That's what's up, Mr. 704. Good to see you.
I got a big one, right? This deserves my read. Alvaro Azcona.
Yo, that's my Jimbe. My Jimbe.
Every day I'm hustling.
Shout out to the TBV and Coach Mitty. Damn, he separated them. Give me the Caribbean 1-2 punch in Elvis and Belanga. And shout out to my mom for this morro.
And rabo.
What's rabo?
Yo, I wish my mom doesn't make rabo, and I wish I even had someone that made rabo homemade, bro.
What is that?
First of all, it's like a $15 plate. And that's gonna be in a hole in the wall. That ain't in a like a.
And it's like 2 bones and a little one.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like 3 oxtails. Is rabo. It's oxtails.
Oh, oxtail.
Jamaicans and Caribbeans, we love that. Yo, shout out to all my Jamaicans.
No oxtail.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. What do you mean, oxtail?
Yeah, they call it rabo.
Yo, Francis.
I don't know no oxtail. I know menudo. Y'all want some menudo? I'll hook you up.
Your girl is Jamaican too, Francis?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so she makes oxtails. Don't be lying if she don't, because not everybody makes oxtails.
Nah, man. Oxtail, rice and peas, oxtail, white rice, curry goat, curry chicken. You name it, we're going down the list.
That's like the motto right
Let me ask you.
What's up?
Do she got a pressure cooker though?
Of course.
Damn.
Sorry. Pressure cooker. What do you call it? But we like to use the cast iron pot. Huh?
I was about to. You like to use the cast. I was about to say. I don't know if I.
No. We got a pressure cooker.
I was about to discredit just a little because the pressure cooker is the cheap way. Is the quick way. You know what I'm saying? We need that slow cook rabo where the meat just fall off the little tail, like off the tail.
Yeah. You know how I make rabo on my own?
Nah, you don't make that on your own.
The crock pot.
Yeah, but the crock pot is the slow
same
cooker.
thing.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
I thought that was cheating.
Wait a minute.
I thought I needed the pressure cooker.
Is that what he be saying? He's like, rabo.
Pressure cooker is for speed. If you want it like in a shorter time, you pressure the shit out of it.
What are you guys talking about? Like boxing? What you?
Yo, we talking about food right now, man.
Wait, Mitty, you like from freaking you guys eat oxtails too, no?
Yeah, we do eat oxtail, but I just like turn up and eat, man. I don't know how to cook it, all that, man. You know, so I just come and sit down and say, yo, you know,
food's ready.
Yo, so let me see what else we got here on this car on this fight day here. So I had stopped on Hughie Fury and Mariusz Wach. I'm picking.
Oh, actually, that's a good fight. You know, like Hughie again. I think like Hughie hasn't looked really good, right? So he's already like picked up like 3 losses. I think like
but
one against Pulev. Actually,
he's never looked good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
the only fight he looked good, I think, was the Sam Sexton fight. That's the last time he ever looked good.
Listen, like the worst and the most horrible fight I've seen him with is like isn't it Samuel Peters? Like they brought him, like it was like a very terrible fight, and that was like one of his like last 2 fights or something like that. I want to say. So yeah, man, like so. I don't know, like that fight is going to be interesting because Wach is in the same category where he's losing against like the top guys, right? He's got a loss against Bakole, he's got a loss against
everybody.
Dillian, he's got a loss against
Vlad beat him. Everybody beat him.
Pulev also, I'm sure. So Pulev is in there too, beating like Wach. So that'll be interesting, right? So to see that fight against 2 very tall dude.
He's very
I want to say lanky for heavyweight. Like it's not like they're tall and just like very, very thick. Like although they're big, they're not your typical big, right? So it'll be interesting. I want to see that fight. I just hope that they don't put like a bad display, right? So I just want them to just see it as a last chance saloon for both of them and just go at it and show us something. So that'll be interesting. In terms of 50-50, I think that should be one of those.
Yo,
I'm still going for Hughie though.
Message Wu-Tang Andre Dakudo. Now I'll never say his right name, man. Dakoto. All right, that's what it looks like. Yard man don't use no pressure cooker. Dutch pot me cook for 6+ hours. Feedy oxtails and butter beans. AJ for the KO round 6 through 8. Hashtag.
What accent was that?
That was Trini. I know. Don't do that again, sir.
That was Trini accent, man. That's a Trini accent.
Trini don't cook oxtails, so don't do that again. Double time.
Yo. He said Trini don't cook oxtails.
For us, man.
Yeah, why don't you?
For real though, Dutch pot is. If you got time, the Dutch pot is definitely the thing that you use. But listen, when you got, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do it quick. Pressure cooker, man. Half an hour, a 3 hour will take you 30 minutes in the pressure cooker. And you just get it done. But if you don't know what you're doing, 1, you might blow up the house, and 2, you gonna burn everything in the pressure cooker.
Blow up the house?
Yeah, because people don't know how to take the pressure cooker out properly. That's a bomb, bro. Are you crazy?
Terrorists create bombs out of pressure cookers.
Pressure cookers,
yeah,
they do.
Fill it up with screws and shit.
Yep. Yo, knock your head clean off. You don't take a pressure cooker off right.
I think that's what them kids from the Boston Massacre, them dumbasses. I think that's what they use in the backpack.
That's crazy, right? Yo, but check this out. I think this deserves some light, right? Shout out, and this is free or not free because he's a mastermind. Joseph Rodriguez, aka Super Mex. Sources say that Earl Spence, Danny.
Whoa. So
that's another show.
Nah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's spice it up.
I was gonna say, man, I was just gonna say that Earl Spence, Danny Garcia welterweight title fight on PBC Fox pay-per-view generated in excess of 250,000 buys at $75, pulling in at least 18,750,000
during the pandemic.
Spence's last fights exceeded 300K on pay-per-view. Tank and Leo Santa Cruz generated over 200K. Now, I'm not the type to compare the money it generated and the people that brought in, because I think that that's always going to be different, because there's always a good economy, a bad economy. But I'm going to say during COVID that's a good-ass number.
Great number.
And it can't be compared. Sure. And it can't be compared to Leo. It can't not be compared to Errol Spence, Texas fight against who did he fight? I got his name.
Garcia.
Mikey Garcia, because times were different, right? So That's a good ass number, in my opinion.
Bruh, huge.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Huge number. And let me
what
tell
Mike
you,
Tyson and Roy do?
Mike Tyson
1.6 or something like that.
1.6.
But it was $50.
But it was a cheaper.
What's it? Hey, come on, man! Like
$50,
$50
in legends.
That's a huge number, man.
$50 in legends, though. $50.
Yeah, because also you got to think about it. Mike Tyson, like I just looked at some footage that I shot on my phone yesterday because I linked up with some people on that night. They were like, "Yo, I'm gonna go see the fight, Tyson in 2."
Yo, let me ask you a question: is Errol Spence bigger than Felix Trinidad?
I don't know, man. Time's different, man. Because I would say Errol Spence is not bigger than Macho Camacho if you leave it up to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about comparing the times.
Yeah, in terms of like legendary names, anyway, no, he's not bigger than Trinidad right now and Camacho.
I don't think so.
Was Errol Spence versus Danny a bigger fight than Kelly Pavlik?
Hopkins?
Nah. Then Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley.
Nah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
So you think Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley is a bigger fight?
I think it was a bigger fight. I think so.
It only did 340,000 pay-per-views. So respect the big fish during a pandemic.
Said it again. Pandemic.
Nah. But
18 million.
But, yeah. No, what? $18 million, right?
Yeah, you pulled in the pandemic, man.
Yeah, nah, but
Let me ask you something. Same person.
Ooh.
Miguel Cotto, Antonio Margarito. How much you think that did? How many pay-per-views you think that did?
I don't know, 300.
I would say like 5.
Come on,
maybe
Mitty.
close to 6.
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
I don't get involved in these numbers.
Mitty don't like playing these games.
I know. Mitty don't never like playing these games.
Mitty only watch skills. He watched the jab and the 1-2.
Mitty's not into the fantasy.
He's like, nobody gonna cook.
It ain't about you getting knocked out. It's about how the knockout happens. I know you, Mitty.
Listen to me. This is part about realizing how big or small people are. Okay, I'll give you another one. Juan Manuel.
That's Stradamus.
Yeah, but you never said. You
never gave us the number.
Yeah,
for which one?
Cotto and Margarito.
450.
How much?
450.
450.
Okay, that's big.
That's big.
That's a good number.
But
that's
again,
bigger than both Earl's fights.
But again, Earl doing 300 and he not Mexican or Puerto Rican and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stop right there.
He's not a legend. He's not a legend in Cotto. He's not a legend in Cotto. It wasn't Mexico Puerto Rico rivalry like Cotto and Margarito had.
Nah, he right.
Nah, he
yeah,
doing
but
his
it
own
was a
thing.
big fight. It was Danny, and then it was after the flip of the Ferrari.
Bro,
Spence.
listen. Let me add this in. It don't matter what numbers I read off that are greater than Earl's, because none of these names on this list have ever done what Earl has done, which is 3 straight. That's just the bottom line.
The real question is, and it's hard to find, did Earl bring in more people than usual to boxing that has never watched Danny Garcia fight?
No, but like, listen, all this, like, to me, those numbers across times and different eras and all this, they're not really irrelevant. Like, if you take like gate attendance for fights in the 1930s or something like that, you see they do over 100,000, like some of those, like, and now you have people that do 15,000. Like, who the hell is bigger? Like, you can't do that. Like, I can even just go even more crazy. You tell me, I'm just reaching, but who's got more IG followers? Like, Sonny Liston or fucking I just give Sergey Kuzmin.
Yeah.
Sergey Kuzmin probably got more, but like I definitely got more. But you can't do those things. It's all about errors and all those things.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
What you can do about that is say that right now, today, Errol Spence is a draw, and you could bank on.
He's a draw.
Yeah, and you could bank on a $75 pay-per-view fight against a good name. We ain't gonna want to see him against Ronald.
Mitty's the one arguing that's a better number than what it even looks like.
Let me show y'all something. Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez 2. How many you think is sold?
That's difficult because that was like at featherweight or junior lightweight. No, featherweight.
How many is sold, man? Don't give me excuses.
270. No, 185.
Casual got it 400.
Damn, what? Pacquiao against Marquez, the second one? No
That's a big
way.
number.
Holy shit, he didn't even fight De La Hoya yet. Damn, that guy's a star.
Yo, Show Kid 2005 for $9.99. I'll read your super chat. Great show. Applaud Show Kid for that super chat. Yes, indeed.
You want the applause?
And then we got another one from Jai the Real for $2. I'm gonna do you the favor, Jai.
Jai, right?
Jai. It was less illegal streaming back then. Number are good.
Oh yeah, he said there was less illegal streaming back then.
Yeah.
Yo,
And the numbers are still comparable though. Listen, with illegal streaming, the numbers are still comparable, man. They still listen to this. Juan Manuel, yo, this is for the Bud fans right here. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Joel Casamayor, 100,000. So like,
wait, say that again. It was Juan Manuel versus Casamayor.
Yeah, 100,000 on
that was the
pay-per-view.
rematch.
That was the first one. They ain't so rematch here. That's for 100K only. So
Wanma
Crawford did.
Oh, Wanma.
Crawford
Okay,
versus Khan did better than that shit. Yo, is rarely nobody really got 100,000, bro. Everybody got, you know.
Listen, even if they're comparable, look, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is it's a good number. Okay, since the Mayweather Pacquiao decline, like pay-per-view hasn't been the same.
Hasim Rahman, he got Oleg massive. Who the freak is that, bruh? Whatever the rematch was with Rahman and this dude Oleg, that shit only did 60K.
Yo, Majimba said, super chatted, there was less people in the world. F out of here.
That's funny.
Like
he not wrong.
He's not wrong, but I don't know if we can count.
You know
that
what?
in
But there's more
percentage
people
like
now.
that. You know, so.
And then now there's more people now.
Yo,
like every second is like 10 million people born.
Yo, guess what? Eric Morales versus Manny Pacquiao. What you think?
Ooh,
Eric Morales. That was the first one. Two.
Rematch.
I'm going high on that. I'm gonna go something crazy
He
like
said high. Okay.
550.
I'm gonna go 450.
Put me down for 300.
Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Give it to the Canadian with the 300 is at 350.
Damn.
They came in at 350.
You know what? It was because I was trying to overdo
You
it.
guys don't know that Francis asking Alexa, man. Like he turns the mic off, asks Alexa.
Yo, somebody did. Oh my God, yo, look at all these people that did bad. Marco Antonio Barrera, Robbie Peden. Guess how many? I mean, this is actually good because I never in my life.
Like a shit fight.
I never heard of Peden, but he did 125K. Shannon Briggs, Ray Mercer, that shit only did 9,500 to 10,000. Let's go, champ.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
I can see that.
Let's go, champ.
I can see that.
Hasim
Let's go,
Rahman.
champ.
Yo, Monty Barrett. Wait till I see him in the gym. I didn't know he was on pay-per-view. They did 30K.
Exactly. Like the question would have been like, who put him on paper?
Oh my God.
You know?
Bruh, I only knew about Crawford and Postal and Roy and Hopkins. They did 50. But this dude did 30. I never even heard of that.
There's more than that.
Hey, Mitty, why you giving up my secrets, man?
Chavez and John Duddy, they did like 15 or some shit like that. 25.
Wait,
Chris
you
Bird,
said 9,500. That's a record for me.
Yeah, 9,500 is crazy.
That's like we took a serious L.
Who did that?
A serious L.
A serious
Shannon
L.
Briggs did 9,500 with Ray Mercer.
Oh shit! You said 9,500. I thought you said 950. Like my brain's wired.
Roy Jones.
Damn.
Roy Jones didn't sell pay-per-views like that. His numbers was pretty low, man. Look, 525 with John Ruiz.
Wait,
I think I seen 250 with.
Yeah, but you see that was late, right? Like so.
500.
Him fighting
Yeah, but even Kawasaki was 250. Kawasaki was 250.
Oh yeah, but like Roy, you should have gone and look at like Roy in like the
Eric
late
Harden,
90s.
Eric Harden, what's that? 2000. That was only 125. Let me go down for you.
You won't see the Roy at super middleweight like with like formidable opponents and all that. You know what I mean? Like that's when it was in his prime. I don't know if he did pay-per-view back then.
Yeah, I don't think he did do pay-per-view back then. I remember a point where I would watch Roy and I was real little. And I just didn't see anyone that I thought was on his skill because I'd never seen a fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing this guy do things in the ring that, I couldn't even, I've never seen. It was just like, who's going to beat this guy? So it was like, I don't know if that hurts for like a B-side, you know what I mean? Selling pay-per-view and shit.
Kovalev was a little draw. Look, he did 1.3 million with Solid. I remember that fight, Ismail Salat, man. He was so hyped up and got.
Whoa, 1.3.
Wait, what?
Nah, but not pay-per-view buys, just streams on HBO.
Oh.
Yeah, I got souped up.
Yeah, because
I got shocked.
I got shocked too. I don't
like,
see him.
Nah, bro. You reading like the Russian.
Right. Yo, I always got this wrong. I used to rob Timothy Bradley of 100,000. Him and Marquez did 375. Shout out to Tim, man.
Damn,
That's
you've been saying 275 for years.
For years, I was saying 275. That's
you owe that man a Christmas card.
Strong number right there. Pay-per-view too. That's strong.
Yo, do you give out Christmas cards to everybody that came on your show throughout the year?
Nah, man. I wish
that would be a dope move, though.
I wish I
you
could
should,
afford something like that. I wish I could afford something like that, because then you need an intern.
Electronic, right? Electronic Christmas card.
You need an intern to find their address or their email address and make sure they receive it, and then a follow-up. It's a lot of work.
It could be on a text message,
you
right?
you got an intern right here. Her name's Siri.
What?
She do it all for you.
What? Damn, look at when Broner was hot. He fought Gavin Reese on HBO, did 1.4 million. Sheesh.
Whoa, that's huge.
His fights were big.
Broner DeMarco, 1.1. Sheesh. My boy was hot. Damn, look at Delorme. Got knocked out by Abregu for only 700,000 people.
Damn.
Hey, before you went into all the pay-per-view numbers and all that, did you guys speak about like that Albanian guy, like Florian Marku?
I did. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, and that souped us up.
I'm excited,
the only reason I wanted to bring it up,
like, Spencer, right?
I know he turned an offer down to fight Congo on discount, like so Chris Congo.
Yo, they said on a press conference Congo couldn't make the fight. And Eddie said that.
And Congo explained himself. I had like a chat with Chris, man. Florian turned an offer down for him. But anyway, that's the thing. For sure, this fight can be made in the future. And that'll be good, right? So that's why I want to see. I only hear of like good stories about him in like sparring. I think he had like sparring session with O'Hara Davis, a few other names. And apparently he's doing well, right? So that's interesting. And that's another addition to the welterweight division in the UK. So, why not? And shout out to Sam Jones as well, getting him the deal at with Matchroom, right? So that's good management. So shout out to him.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean, look, even if it was Florian that turned it down, but on the press conference, I watched it today. They definitely made it seem like it was Congo that said he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But even if it was Florian, it was too soon. You know what I mean? This dude's in an 8-rounder anyway. You know what I mean?
Too soon they can build it and all that. And I think that's what they will do. At some point, if Florian looks good anyway, that'll be inevitable.
I mean, look, man, I know you close with Congo. You need to tell him, don't even look at this dude. Like, why? This guy's fighting 8-rounders. He's a kickboxer. Congo just.
Hey, he's a draw, man. He's a draw. Like
in Albania.
No, in the UK, bro. When crowds can come again, you will see. Like, there's a reason why Matchroom signed him.
Yeah, because he's gonna bring the fans.
Bring the fan from where? From Albania? Come on, man. There's a huge community in London, in the UK. He sells out small halls already, and he's one of the only prospect that can really sell like small halls in London, right? So, and that's the reason why they got him, man. Like, there's no Albanian traveling just to see Florian Marku in London, man. Come on, man.
Well, he made it.
But the community is strong, though.
He definitely made it seem like that, and Eddie made it seem like they will hold fights for Marco in Albania. In some stadiums, they believe they can sell them out. So that's what they were saying in the press conference. Look, I guess it's made to build them up and pump them up, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, man. Nah, he sells small holes in the UK.
I know his biceps. My man is like he's either genetically a beast or he's in dog shape. I mean, his biceps really.
It looks good.
Really,
it looks like
really huge.
Aesthetically and all, like it looks really good. But also, I don't think he's a hype.
He talks good. He talks
a lot
good.
of people say like he's actually the real deal and all, but it's all off like sparring session. So that's why I want to see him, and I want to see that fight build up with Chris Congo. So shout out to him. Shout out to Sam
but I mean,
Jones.
this guy,
Hopefully they put a show, right?
This guy that they found them, he was already retired 3 months ago. He got
Of
the call.
course.
He got
That's
the
what you
call
do.
2 weeks ago, bro, for this fight. Like,
Hey,
come on, bro.
that's what you do. That's his debut on with Matchroom. That's his first fight since signing. He signed like something like 3 weeks ago. They already got him a fight,
But he got to show out, right?
Yeah, man. Like,
It's just,
come on,
it's his coming out party.
Yo.
He got to come out and look good.
Speaking of Sam Jones, man, what's going on with my boy Guido, man? He went silent after that IBF licking.
I don't know, man. IBF's supposed to fight soon again, right? So I think like before the end of the year. I think he's fighting on 26 or something, the day after Christmas or something. I don't know who he's fighting, but I was looking at the schedule and I saw IBF. But I don't know about Guido, man. I don't know, man.
Let's get to the final card, man. Chris Colbert, PBC. I believe this is going to be on Showtime in Uncastleville, Connecticut. Chris Colbert's going to be taking on Panamanian Jaime Arboleda in a 12-round for Colbert's WBA interim junior lightweight title. On the undercard, we got Ronald Ellis, the brother of Rashidi Ellis, both known sparring partners of Canelo, and Ellis going to be taking common opponent with Jamal Charlo in what's his name? Matt Korobov. Matt Korobov.
Well, first off, shout out to Prime Time Chris Colbert, who is 14-0. Again, you could compare him based off his record to I mean, not weight class and all that, but to like a Shakur Stevenson and an Edgar Berlanga and a new face in boxing.
Not really the Shakur, because Shakur won one real world title versus.
Okay. All right. He's schooling right now. But I'm looking at like the record 14-0. Like this dude is winning. He's on a winning streak. And none of the names he's fought, to me, I know any of them. You know?
None of Colbert's names?
None of Colbert's, none of Shakur's, none of Edgar Berlanga's.
Bruh, you don't know Austin Dulé.
Nah, man. You said Austin, I thought Trout or Texas.
You don't know Miguel Beltran?
Nah, man. I only know Miguel Cotto.
You don't know Jezreel Corrales?
No disrespect, but I thought Jezreel was a girl name. Nah.
You don't know Alberto Mercado?
Nah, Walter Mercado, son?
Yo, why was I praying you said Walter? That's crazy, yo. You terrible.
Mercado, son? No. Nah, I'm just saying, Chris Colbert, I think he's starting to make it too. They kind of not putting as much into him as they do Shakur, you know? And Edgar, maybe it's his fight style. I mean, I like Chris Colbert. I met him a bunch of times.
Echoing hard as F, dog. What up with your echo act?
I got to act.
That's what they saying. I don't know. What's up with that?
Echo Wheezy.
But yo, I'm rocking with my man while he's fixing his microphone. I'm rocking with Chris Colbert. It's the coming out now. It's the show. He always puts on the show. Let's see what type of hairstyle he rocking this time. What his outfit look like, because he's always has that on point. And let's hope that all of that mixed with his boxing gives us an amazing show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm rocking with Colbert. 12-round decision.
Yeah, I'm going with Colbert just because I'm sorry for Arboleda. I don't know him really, and
you ain't seen the fight with Valdes? He got that.
No, I haven't seen him, to be honest. And I haven't even checked his record or anything. Top of my head, I don't know the name. I don't recognize any.
Yeah, he's 16-1 with one KO loss, 13 KOs. I'm just giving it to you just for
Yeah, that's cool. So that's a good record. So hopefully he can just like do something. But I'm just gonna go with the entity I know, which is Chris Colbert. So
of course, Ness, you gotta check your mixer on the host. On the host.
Check your face.
I mean, we calling you.
Yo, did you check your face in the morning?
Every day. Check your fingers.
You did?
Every day. My faces will get me.
Did you check your face? Nah, we good. We good, man. We good, man. It been stopped echoing, man.
Okay, see, that's for fessing up to his era.
That was your era.
Shout out to him.
Hey, that's just because the casual is a professional, and he knows about those mixers and all that.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything, and all of a sudden,
bro, if it was me, I would have been. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me check.
Exactly. already, I got a mix echo. I ain't touch anything. How's that possible?
Bruh, they said Cash Weezy echoing hard. Cash Weezy, not Ness. They said Cash Weezy.
I mean, I didn't touch no boards, and they was like Francis echoing.
Nah,
do me echoing on the super chat, top chat, with no paper. Call about check your face. He been deep. He been what's that shit going on arrival?
Who?
DOA.
Who next?
Yo, so what's next, man? What we got? What's going on? What's next on the list?
So on that same card, we got Richardson #Hitchins. He's taking on Algenis Mendez, which is a good fight, a good step up fight for him to put him into the pool of that next tier. You know what I'm saying? Of fighters, so he can swim with the bigger fish up there. What y'all think? I got Hitchison by 12-round decision.
Damn, by decision? You don't think he get the stoppie?
See, Mendez is a tough fighter. He's been, the old crafty veteran tactics and stuff like that. I mean, listen, Hitchinson got the power. He definitely has the IQ to get the stoppage. It's a matter of will Mendez allow him to.
Yo, if you guys see Dodge Hyatt in the chat, let him know he never gave us the size for the shirt. Can't send it without a size. Can't send it without a size. Anybody wants a Patreon only shirt, go ahead and send that $15 Cash App to Nest GTO, and we're going to ship that out for you tomorrow morning. Yes,
what do we do? In the Cash App, they put the size?
Yes. In your Cash App, you put your size and your address and your name. We got to get rid of this inventory, and we want to make a new 2021 Patreon only design. Where we at now? Where we at? Francis the Praying Mantis.
So we did Ronald. Oh, so that's that card right there.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Let's open up the phone lines. We open up the phone lines.
That's right. Let's do it.
Let's go, bro. Let's do it.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Yes, yo, I wanted to do like a live El Camino, like, yo, I just copped a Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
Just before you go to the colors, please, like, remember, guys, like, Pick'em League, there's still time, man. Just $10 for this month. That's all you need to do. Cash up $10 for the Pick'em League, the Pro League, and you can be in with a chance to win something for Christmas, man. Like, so, if you want to see where you're standing, I think, like, Ness, you posted the status, right? The up-to-date status with like who's in the lead so far, but still like 2 or 3 weeks of fighting for December, so you're still in there with a chance to win the prize. So $10 cash up to Nest GTO.
Let's go. Yo, what position you in now, Mitty?
I'm number 5, I think. Number 5.
Bro, you top 5. I never made it top 5, man. Even in my best day, I think I was like 7. Damn.
Yeah.
You're nice, man. You're nice. So if you 5, that means it's like Majimbe, Brandon, Calito, Naja, right?
Top one is Trey.
Oh,
no,
Trey.
Naja, I caught up with Naja, man. I think I'm joint 5 with Naja. Like, so she dropped off, but Trey is the one pulling out. Really, like, is the one like firmly in the lead. Like, I'm sure he's gonna be the top guy for the year. I'm sure.
Yeah, we also shipping to the UK. That's why we asking for $15 shipping, and we'll send it to the UK. No worries. Just remember to type your address the way that it goes in your postal, code and stuff for the UK in the Cash App. Let's go out to the phone lines. Let me see. Did we do this? Because we need you to subscribe.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Last I checked, we was at 117,169. Looks like we got to 175, so we need 25 more subscribers to get to that weekly goal of 100 subscribers, and we are almost there. We'll be at 117,200 once 25 more people subscribe, and then we're on the hunt for 118,000, which means we need 825 more people. So you got to go to the 800 friends, man. You got to post it on your Facebook, put it on your story, on your IG, whatever you got to do. You got to tell somebody because we need some more subscribers. Remind them to also hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we go live. This is our second time going live today. Remember the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And don't forget, you could also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the call from anywhere in the world. You can find the number, right here on our chat. And, let's go on out to the callers. We're going out to JT in New Orleans. Talk to me, JT.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yeah, what's up, yo? Good evening.
Good evening.
What up?
I know y'all said respect. I think, I don't know, I may be wrong, and like I said this before the fight. I think that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, because they just did that like a week before that fight. That went from 1.6, and Arrow only did like 100-something thousand. Correct?
It was 275, I thought.
Or 275. I saw numbers with Bob Aaron. They was putting it in the back of the chat like 100-something. So I guess he was downplaying it. But I felt like that was gonna affect the numbers for the next pay-per-view anyway. It's funny how casual fans paid 1.6 for Mike Tyson and Roy Jones old ass fight, and then they Carol Spencer and Danny Garcia, a better fight to me. Only did 275,000. That's the main topic I was listening to when y'all was talking. That's all I got though.
Yeah, I agree, man. That was a bummer. It was actually 225,000. My bad. That's my fault. Yeah, 225 from sources according to Mike Coppinger. So, which is still a great number, but I think you're right. I think it did have something to do with it, but never know.
Yo, they got Mitty face covered with Supermax there. It says, Super Chat for Supermax says, let me get a 3X and shout out the new additions to the Supermax team. No one cut loose, just add into the camp. Enjoy your time on the main stage, boys. After the bounce back, it's the Supermax show again. I hear you. Who you added, dog? Don't be keeping us, over here in suspense. I want to know who you added to the camp. He said he ain't fire you, Mitty. At least you know that. You ain't get fired, man. Or are you the person he added?
How can I be fired if I'm the person he's adding, man? I don't know, man. I don't know.
No
You
comment.
Tell you, I'm not sure who's adding, man.
Megs Doomy said we ain't got no 3X. Spaghetti-o. We'll see if there's a shirt for that size, he says. Let's see what he's got in the vote. Let's see now. Where are we going? We're going to go out to King Amin in Essex, New Jersey. What's going on?
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
TVB was good, fellas.
What's happening?
We got a big weekend ahead of us. I'm gonna try to cover as much as I can in one fell swoop. The Joshua fight, that's probably the fight, like, I'm gonna wait all day and then I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna be like, and you know what I mean? And somebody was saying earlier, like, Fury said he was too busy, like nobody's gonna show up. Like, I hope we're not watching that fight and then waiting, saying, what's this kid named Joseph Fa? Joseph Fa?
Yeah, Junior Fa and Joseph Parker.
Junior Fa. I hope we're not waiting around looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope the heavyweight division gets sorted out. I forgot, Shakur fighting tomorrow too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I really want to do, and I don't care if I don't cover nothing else. Jersey fighters, man. Yo, Shakur, Ray Savage, Shadeja Green, Caraballo, see, he gonna be mad as hell too. Kashai Elliott, Vito Malinecki, Elbori Nieves. Like, yo, I'm glad to see Shakur putting on again. A lot of cats in and around the division is going to be running from him, and he's repping Jersey, so I love that. Richardson Hitchens, shout out to him. Chris Colbert, I know that fight was supposed to happen like last week, and it's just a good weekend of boxing, man. That's that for now, man. I'm going to get back on the boomerang. I'm out.
All right. I was actually on a plane with Vito. We got Supermax with a super chat that says, well, by the time he sends it, I'll be an extra large. Joke. And then we got Majimbe who says, here's Trey Miller's $10 for the Pick'em League. Best picker, hands down. All you fake boxing fans can't tell a hook from a jab. Join the Pick'em League and show what you know.
I got him. I added him when I saw that, so it's all good.
So it's all good. They got you, champ. Trey Miller's in there, and now Brandon is saying it's not fair.
Oh, he said something? No.
Nah.
Yeah, he's sorry. He added to it. Who next? Who on the docket?
Yo, Samuel Peters, B. Who's next? Let's go to Steve in Chicago. What's going on?
Steve.
My town up in K-Town.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up? What up?
What up?
All right. Yeah, this top rank card, it's got everyone that you want to see, just not in the matchups that you want to see, But it's got all the names. I'm going to be tuning into that for sure. Probably the most competitive is probably going to be Verdejo and Nakatani. But you know what? Nakatani, to me, when he fought Teo, like, we all know that Teo, he said it 100 times that he wasn't mentally there in that fight. You got to look at all the variables that these fighters go through, Ness. That's what makes boxing so interesting. There's a lot of outside variables that can dictate an outcome of a fight. And so I'm picking Shakur. I'm picking Verdejo. It's all A-side on this top-ranked card. And then DAZN. I'm picking Pulev. I picked him for the Pick'em League. The way I look at it, DAZN even just put out, Ruiz wasn't even ranked, and he beat Joshua. And Pulev is at least he's top 10. The only thing I'll say about it is AJ's getting Pulev probably 3 years later than he should be fighting him. So he's getting him at a little older age. So I don't care. I'm picking Pulev. And, the rest of that card, I really don't know much about it. It's probably A-side heavy. To me, and I know it's only 3 fights, the Showtime PBC card, I think those are the fights to watch if you want to see competitive fights. I think all 3 of those are going to be good scraps. They're going to be barn burners. I'm looking forward to that. That's how I'm looking at this weekend. That's basically all I got.
All right, we got Mad Bent 100. What up?
What up? I drink soda, eat pizza, hang out with chicks. Anyway, I got Joshua beating Pulev by decision or late knockout. I think he's gonna be kind of tentative to go in there. He don't want to get embarrassed again. But Verdejo gonna stop the Japanese kid. I just think Teofimo had a bad camp, with his mom, with the wedding and the wife, and he wasn't in the mental place. So I think Verdejo is gonna do the job. And TBV for life, man. That's my call. Thank you.
All right, Matt Bent, thanks for calling in. As always, remember you could call in by dialing the number 1-425-569-5240. Press 1. One time we're going out to Colorado. Stone Bone, what up? No Stone Bone, no Stone Bone. Well, that is everyone. No boomerangs on the docket. We got an early night. Time to wrap it up. AJ just doesn't bring them out if it's not with the right opponent, man. It's got to be the right dance partner. Yeah, you need the right dance partner.
Hey, Mitty, today's the last day for the Pro League?
No. Like, people can still join, enter the Pro League. We're probably gonna have to cut it at this weekend, though, right?
Yeah.
And it's one flat fee, $10.
$10 this time, right? Okay.
And then that's it. Yeah.
I remember
because I have forgotten to pay before
trash.
Border Wars. So, but I still get my points for the Pro League, right?
Yeah. You still get your point for the previous week, and all that. So
okay. You know what? Let me sign out first so I can get it sent to you right now. To the Nest GTO, right? Or no, to the PayPal Nest? Or what do you want me?
To the Mario trash, to the Mario talked all that trash Cash App.
All right, bro.
Let me get to Stone Bone Boxel.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
What up? ¿Cómo estás, mi amigos? Hey, my bad, man. I was getting my steak ready on the plate, man. Right when I heard Steve, and then I thought you was coming to me, then I heard Mad Bent. Man, my finger was stuck to the phone. But yeah, man, not too much to say about AJ, man. I'm expecting him to listen. Pulev has been a mandatory, like I said, since he lost to Vlad or whoever he lost to. So I don't know how he's still in position to keep. I hope he got paid or something for sitting around, because he's the only guy that I know that never called a mandatory. He's been mandatory for years and never called it. So AJ should stop this dude, get him out of the heavyweight division, let him retire, and let him stop kissing journalists who don't want to be kissed. On to the new star, the short notice, the Shakur, the bubble finale of the year, as they say. Listen, we about to watch a great display of speed, boxing, skills, timing, and power that's developing to be a beast. I don't even want to talk about nobody. I don't want to watch no other fights, really. I know the rest, everything else, like you said, is A-sides all through. But I just want to watch Shakur get back in that ring and show Valdes and Burchell why they don't want to fight him. All this finna be is him collecting another big day on his way to becoming a making multi-millions of dollars, and his next fight gonna be for either Frampton or Herring or a vacant title. It's already written in stone. They said after Frampton and Herring fight, they got 30 days to negotiate to fight Shakur. So you about to see Shakur ascend to his next 2 division champion on his way to 3, 4, 5, 6. This the next great one. Keep your eyes on Shakur Stevenson.
All right.
Yo,
Shout out.
but like Pulev was supposed to fight AJ 3 years ago. Like when AJ fought Takam was a late replacement because Pulev dropped out, right? Got injured or something like that. So, that's what it is. He hasn't always.
I always thought it was because they couldn't get it in Bulgaria. Always thought that's why he pulled out.
What? Because he can't fight where he wants the fight to be.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, he couldn't come out with that excuse. Otherwise, they would not have just kept him in that position, right? So he pulled out because of injuries, allegedly, right? So if what you're saying is true. Yeah.
Well, looks like we got Adrian Rowan. What up, Wisconsin?
Hey, what's going on, Maness? You know I'm at work and shit, but it's a slow night. So I meant to holler at you. I sent you a message about this Live Gate Wisconsin thing.
Okay.
Since I seen some of the footage from, hold on, let me turn the music down in the bar. Since I seen some of the footage with the smoke machines and stuff, today I just copped about $5,000 of DJ equipment. So when I say that we can do it big, I got the smoke machines, I got the laser lights, I got the place. You ain't got to pay for none of that. I'm pretty sure I can get my man from Diablo Promotions, Jose, who you had an interview with, to help us get the ring. Like I said, Live Gate, we can make some money where Border Wars will make you money and not cost you money. So we got to talk.
The question is, how many tickets can you sell if you get the big fish in Midi, man? If you get the Midi fight in your hometown, how packed is it going to be?
In my hometown, I guarantee you, if I'm fighting, I'm guaranteeing you. Yeah, I know. Oh, trust me.
Maybe we shouldn't put you and Mitty on fighting each other. Maybe we need to put you on the same card to build up to it, because we don't want you, with a tough fight in front of your hometown on the first time.
Well, hey, however you want to,
we gotta build you up. We gotta build you up.
I got about 6,000 square feet here between the outdoor and the inside joint. I'm talking like we can have VIP sections. I can definitely, myself, and especially if we can, I don't know what it is with the fighters. If you can get enough people from the other places, I guarantee you I can find dudes in weight classes and we can stack them against anybody in Border Wars. So we can have all of Wisconsin versus the rest of Border Wars if you come here. And I guarantee you I got some dudes, we'll sell over a couple hundred tickets. Easy. I promise you.
What are you saying is a no-brainer on this?
Like, Border Wars
I already told you we gonna get it done. We just need the right month. That's it. We got more this year.
That's what I'm saying. We'll figure out the right month, Ness. As long as I get enough time ahead to promote it. Like I said,
it might be a quick turnaround, Adrian. That's what we said.
It's a small town, but they had a boxing club here before me. And they had state champions from here. So boxing is big in this little town. If I put the right people on this card, you let me add some other people, dude, it's gonna be big. I mean, it might even get big to the point where I would consider putting up the money to put it in a bigger hall, even bigger than we got. We got a bigger space, and I'd put up the money because I know we're gonna get it back. So that's all I'm saying, man. I'm just pushing for this Live Gate because it can be big. It can make you some money. We can make it look good. Like I said, I got all the DJ equipment. So all the music, all the lights, all that, it's taken care of. I got the place. You don't got to pay for the venue. And when I say it's a fun place, man, I've been trying to tell you, like, we got the old school arcade. We got axe throwing. We got everything here, man. And it's all enclosed in a private building. So, like I said, it can really go down big time. We can produce it really the way you want it.
Yo, all I need is the months that it's nice and warm, man.
Listen, Ness, I know you don't like the cold, but bro, I'm telling you, here's the thing about Wisconsin summer, and I don't know how it is out by you, because I've never been to New York or the East Coast really in the summer, except for Boston. It's humid here, so if you have the fight outside, I don't really care what month of summer you're talking about. You probably don't want it at the end of summer. You talking like 95 degrees outside, but it's like 80-90% humidity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm telling you right now, no fighters don't want to fight.
Off air, obviously, we've already teased the people enough, but we'll try to do a live gate. That's a goal. So I'm good with it. The only thing is that we also have a significant, offer, so to speak, to do a live gate and take Border Wars to the next level back in Dallas. This is the first time that the owner of Sweat Gym actually seen it, and he was blown away. And then we got the JD call out. They actually fought when they were pros. The owner of the gym is 12-1, only lost one fight as a pro. One of those knockouts that he has is over one of our listeners, JD. That Mitty also beat, but he pillow fisted him to death. He didn't win by knockout the way Hector did. So JD wants the rematch, and we might do a live gate in Texas, with Hector, man, because, it's looking good. Border Wars is on the up and up, man, up and up. Davidian, talk to me.
Call him rematch, man.
Ha!
What's good?
What up?
What's good, Ness, Francis, Coach Mitty, Mario, Casual.
What up?
Everybody. Of course I got Joshua. I can't believe in Pulev. I seen him fight that one fat black dude. It was just terrible. So I gotta go with Joshua. I expect Joshua to knock him out, but we'll see. Who else? Berlanga? Isn't Berlanga fighting too?
Yeah.
Fighting? Yep. Yeah, I got my man Berlanga. Who else? Shakur. Got Shakur, of course. Got Prime Time.
Son's not fighting. It's on my timeline right now.
He's not fighting. He just signed. He just signed for Matchroom promotion.
Oh, okay. He was press conference.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, Campbell Hatton. That's pretty much it. I can't remember the rest of the people, but that's pretty much it. Good show as always.
Shakur
God bless you. Yeah, I got my man Shakur. God bless you.
All right.
Now look. Thank you, sir. Let me say something. Ness and Mitty and the rest of the room, Francis and Mario. The other day I was at the Barclays Center, right, and I was on a shoot, and there was a whole bunch of extras, talent in the green room where the basketball players would be waiting. Whatever kind of room. It was like a buffet style room, and on ESPN, obviously this was last week, so it was before the fight, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. And how my man, the caller just now, said, Shakur, we say Errol, but it is Earl, right? They were saying Earl. So
but it's Errol, yeah.
Yeah, it was this whole conversation like, yo, his name Errol, not Earl. But people say Earl. Like people say Shakur, but it's Shakur. I just want to put that out there because I was one to mash up names really bad. So shout out to the people with the wild ass names.
Yeah, man, I thought you were going to tell us a different story, man. You talked about the green room and all that.
Because it was the whole conversation, because they showed on ESPN the whole highlights of, the next heavyweight fight, title fight, welterweight division, Errol Spence, and people were like, Earl, and then it was this conversation.
Errol,
it's Errol, not Earl. And the caller just said Shakur, and it's Shakur. Just to put that out there before we close the show. Early one.
Right.
That's the
All right. Well. Let's get to Info Joe, who jumped on the show, and it ain't no show without Info Joe.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the Know, presented by my brother.
Yo, what up, Ness, Francis, Cass,
What up?
Mario?
What up?
Who am I missing?
Mario Mitty.
Mario Mitty. What's up, Mitty?
Yo, what
hey, what's up, fam? Hey, Cass, first things first, man. That background, man, behind you, that picture. You painted that?
Yeah, man, I got shirts like that too. I still got some left.
My God,
I'm re-inspired.
dope,
Yo, you're not allowed to talk about shirts till you mail me my shirt, man. You got the whole fucking COVID. You couldn't get your own boy his shirt, man.
Yo, why my boy said, yo, I'm gonna pay you for the shirt, and I'm like, all right, cool, man. And he never picked it up. Man.
I
He
jumped on
shipping.
the deal. He said 2 for $40. I jump on the deal. He like, nah, Eric, you owe me shipping. After I cash app him the 40, man, get out of here, bro. Actually, 50 it was, man. You did deals 2 for 50 for people, but for me it ain't no deal. He talking about you live right here.
Shipping, like you guys live like a half an hour drive away from each other.
He won't even give me my shirt, bro.
He said I won't give it to him like I took it from him. Stop.
Terrible.
Dope shirt, man.
I'm gonna get it.
Hey, let's get on to it, man. Boxing. I'm picking AJ to stop him in late rounds, man. It ain't. I'm pretty sure everybody's picking him AJ to beat him, but I want to see it done in a nice fashion. I'm excited about the Chris Colbert, Shakur Stevenson, Richard Hitchison. I'm picking Verdejo as well. I think that's going to be a tough fight for him. That's the same guy that fought Tio, right? Mm-hmm. That's going to be a good barometer test for us to see where Verdejo is at right now. Shout out to everybody on the Pick'em League, man. Speaking of T-shirts, Ness, Trey Miller, he doesn't know how to get his shirt from you.
What size is he, man? I need his address and name and all that stuff in order to get it to him.
Trey Miller, hit Ness up on IG, email, right?
Yeah, whatever he want. Patreon.
Okay, yeah.
Patreon.
Speaking of the Pick'em League, man, we got a few weeks left, man. We finna find out who was the Grandmaster caller. I see a lot of people got picked 10 this week. Some picked 9. Shout out to Trey and Brandon for man. Shout out to Trey, man. He going back-to-back weeks, man. Getting all picking all the fights right, man. He should have been in the pro league though. But Ness, Border Wars in Miami. What do you think about making it an event? And having some of the Boxing Bar Volume 1 rappers perform, maybe before or in between the fights.
Only if y'all can sell 25 tickets, man. I can't have y'all up there. Y'all can't even sell tickets, man.
But that'll make it an event, though, man. Start thinking about that. It sounds good for Wisconsin as well. You know what I'm saying? When TBV come to town, you bring in a whole show, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Everything boxing related, you know what I'm saying? So something for y'all to think about.
Cash don't even know what he missed, Joe. He don't know the movie he missed.
Oh, man. Cash, you missing it, man. You got to stop going on your long sabbaticals, brother. You missing out, man, on some shit, brother. Good to hear you, too, Cash. That's about all I got, man. Shout out to the boxing guys, man. Shout out to the whole TBV community. Shout out to all the Border Wars fighters, man. Ness, when you gonna finish dropping all of the footage?
You ain't seen it? Yo, we just put out something new today.
Yeah, I did. I know I seen it. Okay.
You seen the Marvin and Rel?
Yeah.
Who you had
Good
winning?
fight.
Who you had winning?
I gave Rel the
tape. After watching the tape, what rounds you gave Rel?
I gave Rel the first round, and I gave Marvin the second and the third round.
Wow, really? You gave him the second? Wow.
Yeah. Well, the second was a swing round. Plus, I think that was when the point was deducted.
Nah, the third round was point.
That was the third.
Yeah, point round.
Yeah. That was kind of a swing round. Yeah, but that was a close round. Shout out to both fighters. Peace, gentlemen.
Peace. Yo, midday. You ain't gonna tell us what you scored that fight after watching the tape drop? I know you watched that 8 minutes of footage.
No, I did. I also told Marvin, so I scored it a draw, but the draw is because of the last round
and the point
and the point deduction, right? So I had like Rel taking the first round, Marvin taking the second round, not in the way that I want him to, like very scrappy and not great, and then a tied round in the last one because Rel was winning the round and then he got that point deduction, right? So yeah, man, that's the draw.
Yeah, for me,
that's crazy. Marvin was not clean at all. He was just like he let the emotion get the better of him.
Yes.
And that's the real problem. Like, Rel did some of the better technical work there because he was just waiting and countering and doing, I don't know, man. Like that's what emotion. That's what boxing is, man. Like you can't fight on emotions like that, man.
Yeah. Listen, at that level, 1 or 2 shots can steal the round. So you got to be careful. And you're right. He ran off emotion. He fought off emotion. I think the first and second round,
just doing wild things.
Wild shit. He almost backhand, bro. He backhand. Listen, I thought the first and second round was clear Rel rounds. I thought that he got saved. Right? I respect the point deduction. It should have been a point the minute Rel body slammed him.
The point deduction should have happened in the round before, in the second round.
With the body slam.
Now when he picked him up. He picked him up. I was like, what is this?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
But in the third round, maybe it's the accumulation, but in the third round, what Rel did was minor.
It was the pressure. So it happens in real boxing, right? Where there's a flagrant foul, the referee doesn't react and take the point, so he's looking to take a point now. Exact. Perfect. Supermex with the super chat that says, rest in peace, Tiny Lister, aka Debo from Friday. Damn man, that's crazy. I ain't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, man. So looks like we got. Did we go to King on a boomerang? King Amin?
No.
Boomerang? Boomy? Call you Boomy 2 times?
Yes, sir. Yo, don't forget the other joint. Ain't Justin Biggs, that joint going down this weekend too? Aida Biggs?
Yes. We talked about it. A little bit. Francis brought it up.
It's tonight?
Man.
Isn't it on Thursday?
Nah, it's on the 12th.
It's on Saturday.
Okay, it's on Saturday. Is it televised?
It's gonna be on the BPE network. You could get that app on both Android and iPhone. It's gonna be $20.
Oh yeah, she said it. Yeah,
it's gonna be $20. I mean, it's worth it if you figure $5 per fighter you like. $5 for Cheney, $5 for Mac Truck, $5 for Aida, $5 for Evan Holyfield, and you straight. And then you could break it down even more and put the lady Mike Tyson, because I'm really interested in her.
Yo, Belanga, I'm telling you, this fight, if he knocked this dude out in the first round, then I don't know, man. I think they just got to step him up. They got to step him up like right away. What I mean by step him up is they got to put somebody like where's he at? 168?
Who, Belanga?
Belanga?
Yeah. 168. He's 168.
Yo, man, he gotta jump out there then, man, because they don't got too many tomato cans. What they gonna put him in? It was Gatigi? Like who they gonna put him up in there at 168? That's durable because I'm not even questioning the durability of opponents, but he's got to be able to go rounds. I got to see this guy go rounds, man.
Yeah, I think that will come. Like that will come as they step him up, right? But
I think he could. This might be a little too quick, right? But it's like Andre Durrell, Billy Joe Saunders, right?
Billy Joe Saunders for sure.
Caleb Plant.
All that is too soon.
No, I know it's too soon. I'm just naming those are the dudes that is in that division.
Yeah.
And did they look this way when they came in at 15-0?
Oh, not really. With stoppages like that, no.
All right, so Belanga is special. Berlanga.
Yeah,
we need to see that in between fight though. Like King Amin is right? So.
But who is that? Who's in between?
Like some of those guys. He mentioned one name like Uzcategui, and that could be interesting. What's the name of the? like there's a guy that they gave to I don't know. Oh damn! One of the UK guy.
Caleb
Why you do that, Mitty? Hold up, I missed the Jersey fighter before my call is over. Dylan Price, 856. Shout out to all the Jersey fighters again, man. That's my call, fellas.
Shout out to Jersey. And I mean?
Yeah. Stone Bone, Boomerang.
What up?
What up, Stone Bone?
What up? Yeah, and I think the Chris Colbert fight is gonna steal the show, man. I think this is a tough fight for him, but he one of the blue chippers type to me. He got the speed, got the footwork, the boxing IQ. I mean, I don't know about the power yet. We're seeing how that developed, but he one of the guys I want to watch too. And for Earl, man, listen, man, I don't even care what the numbers are, man. If he did anything over 100,000, man, he's still big fish, man. And Bud is fishing. You know what I mean? The fisherman is out here looking for the big fish. You know what I mean? He about to pull the boat up. You know what I mean? Going to reel Earl in. So I want y'all to keep giving him all the accolades. Give him everything, man. He deserved it. He earned it. He put in the work. He came back from a life-threatening injury. He's the pound for pound number 3. He's the number 1 welterweight, and he's still gonna lose to Crawford. So I want him to have all the accolades. He's back. The wreck is behind us. So when Bud beat him, don't say nothing about that. But congratulations to Earl, man. That's a tip to hat to him. And the next up is Shakur, and we're gonna salute him and watch a great performance this weekend. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, I want that bet Stone Bone too, man. If you're making bets, I'll take that with you all day.
That name came back to me actually too, right? He could like fight like a Porky Medina, for example, or like, you know, he could even go with like Paraban, but I think Paraban must have like gone to like heavyweight, but he could come back for Belanga. Like, who knows? Just see how he does against those, like,
I mean,
not durable, but like, you know, experienced guys, right? So that will be in between fights. That was for casual, but casual gone, I think.
Yeah, casual's out of here. Who else is next on the docket?
That's it, man. I think.
Nah, I'm never out of here, guys. I heard you. I'm always, you know, echo surround sound, but I did not quite catch the name that Mitty mentioned for Edgar Berlanga, which is interesting.
Porky Medina.
Porky Medina. We know that.
Periban. Marco Antonio Periban.
All right, I think Porky's a bigger name, but just because I heard it more, I don't know anything about his skills, but I think Edgar Berlanga will put it on him.
Yeah, it would, but like veteran guys, like, you know, they could do something, they could go a few rounds, they can survive at least, and then let's see what he's got. But
okay, thank you. You look like you putting on weight though, Mitty.
Ah!
What,
it's
you
COVID.
168 now? Nah.
It's COVID. No, I'm more than 168, man.
Oh
right.
Shit! You at the what's that? Bridge? You a bridge?
I'm in the 80s, man. I'm in the 80s, man.
Okay. All right. Damn. All right. Well, congrats, man. I know you're eating good. I know you're eating good. At least.
Damn, Cash, congrats, yo.
Hey, Cash is funny, man.
But that's everybody, fellas, except for the Super Chase says, do you guys like Rosado for Berlanga next? Hell yeah. Berlanga, listen, he'll show that if he can knock out Rosado, that's real power. Has anybody ever slept Rosado? Not Peter Quillen. When Peter Quillen was hot, people thought he was a puncher. He put Rosado down like 6 times, couldn't knock him out. Jacobs couldn't knock him out.
Lemieux?
Nobody. Oh, did Lemieux knock him out?
Yeah, stopped him.
Really?
Pretty sure.
No, he stopped him. He didn't knock him out.
Yeah, stopped him.
It was like blood, you know.
Oh, you mean like knock him out? You want to see him like sleeping?
Yeah, like Nate. What's his name?
Like Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Come on, man.
Well, that is it after the super chat, right? Yeah. So, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one, mañana in the morning, 9 a.m. Peace.
Yeah, man. TBV_casual fan. I'm active on Twitter. If you like what you heard, holla at me, man. I am going to be off, not of the Boxer Voice, but off from work after next week, and my mind is set, man. You know, somebody tested positive for COVID today on my job, so we shut down until Wednesday, and I just been motivated and ignited to print. It's not boxing related what I'm about to work on, but I definitely gotta update my website. TBV_casual fan is my Twitter handle. Follow me there, and I will be posting and talking and hollering, and you will be my timeline, man. Tell me about boxing, etc. Peace.
You already know what it is, man. Next up, Sports Talk, NEXUP, Sports Talk, YouTube, Twitter, IG, all social media. Check me out. Also, can't forget to thank the man upstairs for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. Shout out to Casual. Shout out to Midi. Shout out to Nestor. Thank you, guys. Mario, thank you, guys, for another great show. We'll catch you on the next one, man. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the way out and the subscribe button. We appreciate it.
Shout out to Francis.
Shout out to you guys. Peace.
Yo, they stay giving Khan a title. How he get the... He just got the WBC Middle East title just for being from the Middle East. Like, what the hell? I'm done, man.
He brings them out, man.
You love Khan, man. I don't even get it. Next GTO, man. We out of here. Very dirty.